Yeah. They had a little hand signal, so I knew when to go.
Now, you've won the SEC Defensive Player of the Week. I know you're a team first guy. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Just something that we've been working hard for, that I've been working hard for, just putting in work each and every day, and it just paying off.
What does it mean to you to be like the tied for the active lead in career interceptions as well?
It means a lot, but I'm just here to help my team win and just keep getting better each and every week.
Well, if you didn't win it, perhaps DCAM could have won it too. What does that mean to both you guys in such a great game?
We just pride ourselves day in and day out, just have a good game and have a good practices for they could show up in the game, and we did that last week and had a good game.
How much did the defense want to score a point? There's been a few games that y'all put some points to the board with a fumble, interception, whatever.
We've been close. The Arizona game was close. Jay Green had a pick, but he couldn't score. So we just been talking about it, who's going to score first, and it was just so happened to be me, DCAM, and then I had a pick six, of course. So it just meant a lot.
What's the key to getting a pick six?
Just hoping your teammates block for you down the field. So that's the big part. But just finding lanes and just trying to run fast as I can.
What do you think's changed for this team since you played Arkansas last year?
We're still a lot of experience, so we're just gonna go in and try to handle our business and hopefully get the win.
What are your thoughts about Arkansas at this point?
They're a very good team. They run the ball a lot. They're very tough, very hard nosed. So we've got to challenge them in the first week.
Has anything been different for you guys this week? I mean, not knowing who their quarterback's going to be. Has anything changed in terms of how you guys go about things?
No, we just really worry about ourselves, how we can improve each day in and day out. So we just worry about ourselves, honestly.
Like Steph said, we don't know if KJ's going to play or not. But you're both kind of from the same area of the state. And then basically you're a Grenada guy. And did y'all have any history?
We played each other in 7-on-7 in high school. So me and KJ know each other pretty well. He's a good player, good guy. Just ready to face him this week if he's playing.
When you look back at last year's game at Arkansas and realize you're one play away from locking that game down, you think, is this the year to finish the deal?
We just got to go out there and play hard, honestly. And we didn't play hard enough to win last year, so we got to do that this year.
When did you realize that, or did you realize that you were the school's all-time pick six leader or not? Did that sink into you?
I've been new about it. I've been looking forward to trying to intercept the ball and go score. So when I did, I thought I stepped out, honestly. But when I did, I was very excited and just thankful.
You get a game ball?
Yeah, I did.
What's that ball mean? I know right now you guys are locked in, but what's that going to mean to you, 10, 20, 30 years down the road?
Just knowing that I've become something that I had a mindset of, like coming out of high school, and it's just something I accomplished that I always wanted to.
Talk about the working relationship you have with DCAM. You two corners there, they talking to each other, look at scouting, getting ready for games.
We and him we'd be on the same page. So we stay out to practice sometime and just dial in certain things that'll tip us and let us know what they were doing. So that's what we do to each other, help each other out.
How do you feel like he's done replacing that?
He's done an excellent job. He's stepped up to the table and he's been the guy.
With Banks and Furge, obviously you guys that don't get as many reps, but what do you see from them in practice if an opportunity came up where they had to get an increase in playing time or something like that?
I'll be very confident in them because they know exactly what to do and how to do it. And Banks and Furge actually got game reps this year, and they did a really good job when they got their reps.
Had a chance to look at this Arkansas defense and scouting. What do you think of them?
I think they're very good. I think they play hard, and I think I have a lot of respect for Coach Odom and Coach Pittman and the way they put things together and scheme things up. I'm very impressed with these guys and they fly around.
You expected them to kind of drop 8 like A&M did for you guys?
Yeah, 100%. That's what we're guessing. But after you have to be prepared for everything, so you never know what they're going to throw at you. So we're kind of just preparing for everything.
Of course, A&M dropped 6 defensive backs set thing. But are y'all glad you kind of put to death that narrative that the drop 8 beats this offense?
Well, I don't know if we put it away yet, but I think we're doing a little better job of getting the ball in space and getting the ball to playmakers, whether it be on the ground or through the air. So it's just a ongoing problem every week, and we have to answer the call.
How has Arkansas been so successful getting to the quarterback? What have you seen?
They brought in some transfers. Honestly, they had a transfer in from LSU, and then they had the Sanders guy from Alabama, who's very talented. He really big, long guy who can fly around and really make a lot of tackles. So, we're going to have to be on our game, and pass protection, and getting the ball out on time and things like that.
What do you think's led to the increased success in the red zone for this offense this year?
I think guys just kind of be on the same page, whether it be on the ground or through the air. I think we've gotten into some pretty good plays and some pretty good looks. But last year Arkansas really gave us some problems in the red zone. We had to settle for some field goals, which we didn't make, and ultimately, if we punch touchdowns in, we probably win the game. So I think they do a really good job of in the red zone, and even like from the +8 to the goal line area, they do some really good things.
You guys had another big 4th down early on in that game against A&M. Obviously, everyone remembers the 4th downs in the LSU game. I guess. Well, what do you think of the aggression that Coach Leach is showing this year? And do you guys kind of go back and forth in that when you're making a decision, or is that fully his choice?
I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. I mean, I love the aggression. I mean, you have 4 downs in football for a reason. You're talking about losing probably 10, 15 yards if you punt for a touchback on the +40. So, might as well let it rip. You got nothing to lose.
Obviously, you make some good play calls down there, but some guys are making some extraordinary efforts to score touchdowns. The catch that Ra had at LSU, or Rufus stretching with a guy 30 pounds heavier on his back to score. Is there a confidence level of these guys that y'all can just score no matter what's going on down there?
I think that's the expectation. That's the confidence that we're playing with right now. When we get in the red zone, and really every time we get the ball, we expect to score and score touchdowns. Quite frankly, honestly, that might not happen every time, but that's the expectation that we have as a team and as an offense.
Obviously, you mentioned the catches that Ra-Ra's had. Which one do you think was better, the one at LSU or the one this past week?
I don't know. Better probably LSU, but you couldn't have timed this one up any better, I don't think.
The fact that you're getting plays like that now, are you intentionally looking more downfield, or is it the receivers doing better jobs of getting open downfield, or just a combination of both?
I don't ever think I wasn't looking downfield. I just think that we weren't getting press man on our best wide out very much. With running the ball and the success that we had and the situation in the game, up 11 points is kind of a situation where you're going to have to walk up and press. And anytime that teams do that, we should have to win on the outside.
In some of those 4th down situations, does Coach give you any say on that? Go or kick the ball?
I don't know if I can say all that, honestly.
So when you think about last year's game, I know it's a week-to-week thing, but now you're in Arkansas week. How much of that maybe is a motivator last year? Maybe feel like you guys left one up there on the field.
No, definitely. But I think I've said before, and last year was last year. We're just trying to go 1-0 this week. I know that you've probably heard our team and our coaches say that, but it's a real thing. Trying to go 1-0 every week. We've put last week behind us. We played well. We did some good things, but that's not going to help us on a single play Saturday. So we just have to come out here Saturday, or come out here this week and practice, ready to work, and we got to go get one Saturday against a really good team.
You mentioned
there's another confidence that goes from winning that can be carried to the next game.
Yeah, anytime you can win games and do good things, I think it brings the team closer together. But I think with that, there's a fine line of being confident and keeping guys locked in. We got to stay locked in, and we got to go win a game against a really good team Saturday.
You mentioned last Saturday the LSU game kind of lit a fire under their team. I guess how do you maintain that fire when you're coming off a big win? How do you keep that going and not just have to do it after a loss?
The fact that we play in the SEC and that you're going to get tested every week. I feel like it doesn't matter the team; it could be any team, but each week in the SEC, the team just gets better. This week we're going to get better, next week we're a little better and a little harder. So we got to be ready to go this Saturday. It's going to be a tough game.
What kind of leap do you think?
Last one.
You can go. Lee. What kind of leap do you think this offense has made from year 2 to year 3?
I don't know. We're not even halfway through the year yet, but I think we're on the right track, and we just got to continue to get better.